Hello, and happy Monday, guys. Well, hopefully I can get this out on Monday, but I just wanted to hop on here and just share a little bit about what, oh my God, like, I am all for celebrating mothers, right? Literally, I loved my mom. I still love my mom to pieces. And it was a rough weekend. Not even gonna lie, because I lost my mom 4 years ago, going on 5 this year. She just died. Like, I was sitting at work on a Friday. I'll never forget it. And I got a phone call, and I knew something was up when my caller ID said my mom's apartment complex where she lived. She lived in a disabled community home type thing. And I saw that and I immediately knew it was bad. And my heart just sank immediately. It's a feeling that never goes away. It's something that, they say it gets better, but you never get over it. Like, I never think I will get over my mom passing away. Like, for real. Like, it's just one of the most awful things that you ever have to face and deal with as an adult or just like a person. Because some people lose their mom or father at earlier ages. I happen to be, 34, 35? Yeah, 34. Terrible at math still. I'm 37 now. No, I was 33. So that's pretty young to lose your mom. And we were super close. And something about her passing away that still haunts me is just the week that led up to it. It was a hard week at work. I had just moved to New York. Like, she died in November and I had just moved here. Like, I want to say, had I been here a year already? No. I had just moved here in August. So I was just newly getting acquainted to New York and all that goes with it, the busyness and the chaos of the city, and starting a new job. And it's an entertainment job. I was working 12-hour days. Okay, these days were crazy, yo. Like, on set, just very long. And I did not, unfortunately, communicate with her that week that she passed as good as I should have. Like, I feel guilt from that, all the time. It'll come in waves. Damn, I really still feel like shit because I should have been there for her that week. What if I would have been there for her? What if I would have checked in better? Would she have been better off, or would she have survived even? And I know it was even weird because I didn't hear from her that week and I didn't think anything of it. But ultimately, she was going through something that none of us knew. None of my family members that would talk to her really knew, that she was battling heart stuff more than we thought. But when I cleaned out her apartment, I really fully realized the extent of her illnesses that she was going through that I didn't know. And I'm just shit, what if I would have been more there for her? What if I would have lived closer to her? Or what if I would have been able to check on her more just personally? I was hustling, trying to better my life to better hers, ultimately. Because I used to pay for her stuff all the time. I would pay for bills and send her money all the time. What I would do to do that. Again, but I have to come to grips with knowing that I did all I could do, but that's hard to do, You're with death, especially a family member like a mom, you're constantly going back and forth with guilt and second guessing yourself. But it's at the end of the day, people are people. We can only do what we can do. But I'm saying that to say that it is really hard to get to that place in life where you're like, shit, okay, like life is life. People are going to die, and you're going to have to face those consequences when that happens. But we have no control over that. When people die, they die. So I say all that to say and share with you that this weekend was really, really tough, seeing friends, family members, all just like hanging out with their moms and celebrating their moms. And while I also do that and did that, I don't have a mom anymore. Like, it still, 4 years later, is hurtful. And I actually was messaging with a friend who was with his mom, and I was like, good, you should be with your mom on Mother's Day. Like, I would love to be with my mom on Mother's Day. And people will say, oh, she's with you, and da 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 da. And it's like, sure, but it's not the same. So, yes, she is with me, and I feel her all the time, but she's not physically here anymore. But this friend of mine was saying something I thought was very interesting. He was like, oh, yeah, like that's why I'm very sensitive during Mother's Day, Father's Day, because I know people are going through this. I'm lucky to still have my mom. And he was just like, I dread the day that I'm not able to say that I do anymore. And it had me thinking, like, just like how commercialized these holidays are, particularly Mother's Day and Father's Day. Like, you don't know what people are going through, but companies be shoving it down your throat, talking about Happy Mother's Day, discount here, discount there. And it's like, girl, my mom's dead. Like, why is everything so friggin' commercialized? So I'm rambling now, but I say all that to say, it just goes back to that saying, like, you really never know what people are going through until people admit it and say it. Because nobody will really know, like, the full extent of what I go through every day. And that's partly why I've started to talk about it on this vlog format. Because I don't talk about it. So if I don't talk about it, how are you to know that, you know, I'm going through something like that? And I know millions of people are going through it. I'm not the only one. But it's to say that you never know what people are going through. And to just exercise a little caution on those days and how you approach people. Just have a little bit more empathy and compassion. Like, I literally was supposed to hang out with somebody yesterday, but I was just like, fuck it, I don't feel like it. And that person was just like, they just stopped talking to me. I had plans with somebody else this weekend. They canceled. I was just like, okay, cool. Guess I'll figure out what to do with the rest of my weekend. So it's just like, know when to show up for people when basically they are right here waiting for you to show up for them. Especially on weekends like last. So, and I'm not even talking to my dad right now. So, like, that's a whole nother topic. Like, dealing with parents, man, when you're in your 30s, like, it's wild. So, I already am hoping to have a better week. I have a very big week ahead of me with work and stuff. I say work, but it's interviewing, and also I'm doing the influencer management still. I'm not making money off of that yet. I have to book business for clients. Then I make money. So my money situation is still up in the air, darling. We're going on vibes, but what can you do? Honestly, like, you can't do anything about it. So it's like, at the end of the day, you have to just go on vibes. Like, go on vibes and just hope for the best, man. Like, that's what I'm at. Where I'm at right now in life is just going with the flow. just learning to go with what is given to me and fight for what I want, but also let more and more come to me, right? Damn, this city is so loud. Like the entire time I've been talking, there has been 2 sirens and a helicopter. I've been on the phone for 10 minutes. And it sounds like it's right there. So yeah, I need to move. But I'm rambling now, and I'm gonna close this out with saying that, right, I am trying to open up a little bit more to let more in, but be very strategic about what I accept, if that makes sense. Because I know I deserve the best, and I fought for the best, but I just need to let my barriers down and accept only what I want in. Because I feel like there was a time when I was just accepting just everything coming at me, blah, 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 blah. So much noise, right? But you have to slow it down and only accept in what is what you want, ultimately. So I'm working on that. And I'm doing better. I think I'm getting somewhere with it. And I'll keep you guys updated on that. Because there is hopefully gonna be some news soon. It's like when you finally hit rock bottom, you come from the ashes and the damn dark, you finally come back up. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have some news soon on that front. Something must have happened right here. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. I'm gonna check in with you guys later this week. And I'm still working on the LA vlog. Oh my God, it's so long and so many clips. Like, I'm never gonna get it done, but I'm really gonna try to finish it this week. So we'll hopefully have that this week as well. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. And thank you again for supporting my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video. That really, really helps the algorithm push this video out to more people. And throw me a comment if you like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for bearing with this chaotic vlog. Yeah, there's lots going on outside. I'm like, what is happening? And my garden's really coming up. So I'll leave you guys with a video of how that's looking, and I will see you on the next one. Are literally like